Hey, there's Kevin Ward, and this is not a real estate video. I just want to be straight up, and I want to talk about some of the stuff that I'm doing to prepare myself physically for dealing with coronavirus. And the reason I wanted to do this video is because the last couple of days I haven't felt sick, but I'm not feeling the energy that I normally feel, and I'm just feeling tireder and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, do I have it? And you know how you start having those feelings or those questions, you start second guessing and doubting and like, man, what if I have it or all of that? And I'm like, well, number one, I don't have it and I'm not going to get it. And here's how I'm not going to get it. One, I'm being safe and not exposing myself to opportunities. I wash my hands like a germaphobe. I use hand sanitizer and all that. But all of those are things that you already know. What I want to talk about are some things that I'm not hearing anybody talk about that had hit me while I was feeling low on energy, is partly because of the stress. For us, just like almost all of us have been going through our own types of stress. We have our first big event of the year was supposed to be going on this week, and we planned for months, half of a year, to get ready for this when it was a brand new event. So we've created all new content, all this new training, and we've invested tens of thousands of dollars and all this tens of thousands of dollars in marketing and just everything. And then there's the stress of, as the outbreak kind of started moving in, and we're like, oh my goodness. And then we're like, are people going to start canceling? And what do we do? And just all kinds of stress. And then we finally have to postpone it. Well, now you have a whole different set of stress, and we got to adjust. And we're like, how do we help the agents who were going to come and not getting to come? How do we help them and add value to them and train them and all of that kind of stuff? So I realized I'm under tremendous amounts of stress, not any different than you or anyone else. Like, you are in distress, but I'm like, that takes a toll on you. And when you're under high stress, whenever we are in situations of anxiety or fear or worse, panic, it wreaks havoc on our autoimmune system. So guess what? You actually become more susceptible to anything, whether it's coronavirus or just a normal cold or flu. And it's all there. It's all floating around here. And we got to be like, it's all out there. And you get exposed to it and your immune system is down, you are more likely to get sick and you're more likely to get worse than if your immune system is ready. So I'm like, what am I doing to stay safe during the coronavirus? I've got to start taking care of my immune system. So I just want to talk about some decisions I made in the last couple of days. I'm like, I'm going to start doing this. And and so forth. One was, I hadn't been taking vitamins. I always take my vitamins, but during the stress and the chaos of all this kind of stuff, I realized, wait a second, I take a powdered vitamin water that I drink, and I do that every day because my assistant makes it for me. And so it's just a habit. So I do that. But I was thinking, all my other supplements that I take every day, and I have them actually in my office. I have all these supplements that I take every day. And I'm like, I haven't been taking them. And I'm like, I got to do that, because your body, when you don't get the supplements you need, your immune system goes down. And so I'm like, I got to start taking it. So I'm not going to go over the protocol of everything that I take, because it may or may not be appropriate for you, but there are certain supplements that you can take that are proven clinically to strengthen your immune system and help you fight off viruses, infections, and so forth. So one is good old classic vitamin C. All right. Now I realize I have vitamin C, and we were just at Trader Joe's the other day, and I saw it, and I'm like, I'm going to get some more because I need it. So I got some chewable vitamin C that is supposed to be really good, made with orange juice concentrate and bioflavonoids. Anyway, I'm not promoting any brand, but I got some vitamin C. You should be taking lots of vitamin C, because we all know vitamin C helps you be resistant to flus and colds and viruses. All right. Next, echinacea. We got our echinacea. We're taking our echinacea. Another thing that they say is really good at helping you overcome colds and flus is zinc. And I don't know if it's going to help with coronavirus or not, but I'm like, I'm going to play it safe. So I have two types of zinc. So this I just saw at Trader Joe's. Tried to order it online on Amazon. It was all out, and I was at Trader Joe's and they had it. So this is a calcium, magnesium, and zinc. And I'm like, I'm going to get some. So I got that. But here's something that I take that is absolutely amazing. And again, I'm not promoting any particular product. I don't make any money off this. So or anything. I don't have any ownership in these companies, but it's called immunity shots. And immunity shots is ginger, oregano oil, zinc, and I don't know what else. But anyway, and you squirt this under your tongue, and I've used this for years. And even when you get sick, fluid. This will help you fight it off, but it also, even when you get it, helps you recover faster. And it's mind-blowing how good this stuff is. It's called Immunity Shots. And I have no idea if you can get it online right now or not, but if you can find any type of zinc supplement or anything, that is going to help boost your immune system. And then just take your vitamins, your multivitamins, to stay healthy. So that's number one. Number one is vitamins. Number two is when you're under stress and anxiety and you get tired, your immune system drops. So what do you got to do? You got to get your rest. You got to stay rested, and you've got to recover, especially when you're under these situations of stress. So make sure you're getting enough rest and enough sleep. And you can't sit there until 1 o'clock in the morning watching the news or in the scroll hole of your social media freaking out. You can't do it because it wears you down, and you got to get rest. You got to get sleep. You got to recover. Another thing you got to do is stay hydrated, drinking lots of water. Most Americans stay dehydrated most of the time. So I drink lots and lots of water. I do not drink things. I mean, I occasionally will have maybe a drink, an alcoholic drink, which is not good. I'll get to that in a minute. But it dehydrates you, among other things. But I drink lots of water. So anything that has caffeine or alcohol is not hydration. Okay, so drinking 4 beers is not going to hydrate your body. It's going to dehydrate you. But I drink lots of water. The coffee I drink is all decaf. And you can argue the pros and cons of that, but it's organic decaf and it's mine, so leave me alone. But I stay hydrated. You got to stay hydrated in times like this. And then here's the last couple of things. One, avoid sugar. Sugar is proven. I'm talking about processed sugar lowers your immune system. When you eat a lot of sugar, you eat a lot of unhealthy processed foods, it is going to lower your immune system, and you are more likely to get sick, period. And any time you're more likely to get sick, and especially when there is a virus out of control that we don't have a cure for or a vaccine for, you got to be ready. So stay away from the sugary stuff. And alcohol is one of those. It will also lower your immune system. So stay away from that. And then the final one, I'm just going to tell you, it's something I do that I've found very helpful. It not only has helped my body, but I stopped doing it. I started doing this about 4 years ago, and it's called the Wim Hof method. And there's a guy out there named Wim Hof who is known as the Iceman. You can look him up. I've got a video on YouTube. I'll put the link down here on my YouTube channel. When I got a chance to do a short interview with him a couple of years ago. But he does he does what's called a Wim Hof method, where he has used breath, certain breathing techniques, and cold exposure and meditation, and has clinically proven that doing these strategies, or the things that he teaches, literally can help you fight off illnesses, fight off viruses, infections, and all of that. It actually boosts your immune system, boosts your autoimmune system in ways that all the textbooks and all medical science said this is impossible. And he started doing it. He's a freak of nature. He goes like, I'm not a freak of nature. I can teach anybody to do it. And they have done multiple clinical tests in laboratories, in hospitals, where they have tested him and his people that he has trained, and by injecting them with toxins like E. coli bacteria and things that will make you insanely ill, and they don't react. It just, they literally, their body can fight off that virus, fight off that infection, and it's insane. So I started doing the Wim Hof method years ago just because it was healthy, and I've started doing it again because I'm like, if it's been proven, and you can check it out yourself, and I'm not, I don't care if you do it or not, but I believe in it, is that at this point, why would I not do anything that I can to strengthen my body and strengthen my immune system and make me healthier? It also makes you feel better, have more energy, it alkalizes your blood. There's a whole lot of things it does, but the most important thing is I want to do everything I can to stay healthy and safe, and I want you to stay healthy and safe. And so I'm like, I'm not a health trainer or anything like that. I train real estate agents how to make money and have a life. But this is stuff that I'm doing that I feel good about. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to share it. So I hope you liked it. I hope it's helpful for you. If it is, I'd love to get a thumbs up. If you have comments or anything, feel free to share them. If you think I'm full of crap here, well, that's all on you. It's up to you. But I'm going to share what I think is going to help you have a better life. So stay safe, stay well, and always expect yes.